Our firefighters are struggling to contain a blaze in Jeffreys Bay in the Eastern Cape. The Billabong warehouse in Jeffreys Bay was gutted by fire last night. This comes just a week before the seaside town hosts the annual Jeffreys Bay Winterfest. Kaukha Municipality spokesperson Mfundo Sobele said the fire department reacted immediately, and on arrival, the whole warehouse building had already caught fire. Sobele said all vehicles from the Jeffreys Bay, the St. Francis Bay, Humansdorp and Hankey, where the municipality has fire stations, were called to the scene, and they had 2 vehicles that they requested from the Nelson Mandela Bay municipality on standby. The cause of the fire was not known, and the extent of the damage was not known either. The investigation is ongoing. Now we're joined on the phone line by Kaukha Municipality spokesperson Mfundo Sobele, joining us on the phone line. Good morning to you, sir, and thank you for joining us here on Ground Report this morning. First and foremost, do we have any idea what caused this fire?
Good morning to you and good morning to your viewers. At this stage, no, we cannot say. It would all be speculation if we now say what the cause of the fire was. Remember now, there must be a variety of meetings that takes place with the number of stakeholders, the police and all emergency services stakeholders. And that it would include, obviously, the owners of the property itself. And the earliest we can say anything as to what the suspicion is with regards to the fire, that can be tomorrow. But at this stage, we cannot say what the cause of the fire is.
Could you expand maybe on the amount of damage that the building suffered?
Well, the damage was quite extensive, obviously, because there is property that was inside the building that was lost. But in terms of numbers, in terms of monetary-wise, we can't say at this stage. That would be known best by the owners themselves in terms of what was lost and what got damaged there. But in terms of visibly what you can see, the damage was quite extensive. But we're happy that at least we could contain the fire to where it was blazing at the time, and it could not extend further to other shops because it could have been worse. That the situation could have been worse than it was. So we're thankful to our firemen who contained the fire to where it was burning already.
Indeed. Mr. Sobele, any injuries reported with regards to the fire?
Thankfully, no. There weren't any injuries that occurred there. So we're thankful that no injuries could be reported at the time, and everybody was safe.
Lastly, Mr. Sobele, we do know that there are reports of something that's called the Winterfest set to take place in Jeffreys Bay in the coming weeks. Any idea whether this fire could have been linked to those activities? Is there any link whatsoever?
Nothing at this stage. As I say, that the cause of the fire is unknown at this stage, but we obviously are worried. Billabong is a big role player in terms of the Winterfest as well. So we are concerned that visitors coming to the town, obviously some of them would look forward to getting some gears from the shop, from the brand itself, and we're hoping for the best. The Winterfest goes ahead as planned, but obviously we said that this has affected one of our stakeholders, but it has not affected it any form negatively to that extent.
Well, thank you very much, sir, for your time this morning. That was Mr. Mfundo Sobele, the Kaukha Municipality spokesperson, just chatting to us and expanding on the current situation that Billabong warehouse in Jeffreys Bay was burnt down. Mr. Sobele saying that the damage is quite extensive. No injuries reported there, and fortunately that fire was contained and no other buildings was affected by that fire. We'll keep you up to date here on ANN7.